Yesterday was about scale and founder dependency. And today is where the board, executive teams, and founders get an even less comfortable message, if you may, because revenue growth does not make a company stronger on its own. Let's put it this way: a company gets stronger when growth is repeatable, right? So margins are defended, capital is allocated on purpose, and the board, the executive, and the founders knows which assets deserves more funding and which deserve less funding. It's the idea that more revenue creates more ways to lose money, right? And this is because the organization is rich but lacks permanent advantage assets. If the board, executive teams, and founders does not impose capital discipline, it builds a money trap. You can still be generating revenues, but it's still trapped in a circle that it seems to be that you never get out of. It's not because the size of the business determines if you have access to capital or not. It's all about preparation. What are your assets? What are your revenues? And how you are to demonstrate that you have predictability in your business. Right? So the real job is checking for holes before pouring in more water. I say you want more capital for a business that is leaking everywhere. So preparation again. Are we growing in a way that gives the board, the executive team, and the founders more confidence? Or are we simply getting bigger while the risks get harder to see? But effectively, potentially, you are not even making any profits. You are losing money. And in terms of the asset, the things that you are intangible or tangible, ask whether capital is funding the high intensity opportunities or quietly carrying passengers, meaning that actually you are funding something that actually, like the Steve Jobs case, 210 products that actually you are a production line, 70% of your production line pretty much is sustaining a system that actually is spinning the wheels, right? So using the model that you have in the screen here, an advisory board operating system, this ties predictability to portfolio optimization and asset intensity close to an A-grade asset or a premium asset, like the example of Steve Jobs and Apple. That means that map the asset base, grade it, and stop funding things that are drifting, and price with evidence rather than